It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Tell them, Canada Dry.
A dingo ate the baby. It's time for the All Effing Wrestling Show.
Oh, my God. Let's hit it with the...
no, it's time for Dynamite After Dark.
Either one is acceptable in both Canada and the United States. Let's hit the new intro.
The explosion that we missed last week. It was just wait for it.
A mushroom cloud the hell out of it.
Yeah, that is so nice. I love that intro.
Salud.
Welcome to Dynamite After Dark. It's your late night host, the JFB. And for the next hour plus, I'm gonna wax poetic because I am the professor of AFW. I am the JFB.
Cheers to that.
Damn, JFB, you're making my penis tingle.
I am the patron saint of all of professional wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch on Canada. Effing dry, baby. Ooh.
Oh, man. God bless America.
Right,
And we do have, in fact, Canada Dry certificate proving that he is the greatest of all time. We have the certificate.
Yep.
And I'd like to give a shout out to my good friend, Bad Take Cade. He's full of bad takes.
Yeah,
Real quick, if you visit afw.com, you can also get your own 100% legit Canadian certificate. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay.
AllFNWrestling.com, not AFW.com.
Yes, my bad.
We don't own that one. You can also go to Backstage.com and you'll get there somehow.
You go to Backstage.com. There's a back door into our website through Backstage.com. If you hit the FAQ, it goes right to us. It's amazing. You gotta love it.
JFB.
That's why I love
Dynamite After Dark.
That's why I love Backstage.com is in the advertisement.
I know. You know, there's a lot of ways to support us. You know, the king of it all is show your pride. Show us how much you love us. We got shirts. I mean, technically, at this point in time, we are a shirt company that also does prediction wrestling and podcasts. Just want to get that out of the way because we have really awesome shirts. Like, I don't know, the Shades of Excellence shirt. How about the choke? And we got this one. And it's funny because there's multiple people that are wearing this shirt. One of them is right there. Ow! The other one is this guy I'm going to jump on to the show because he's wearing it as well. Caleb, what's going on?
We got it, man.
Yeah.
Thousands and thousands of jabronis served.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, brother.
How many more jabronis have you served since wearing that shirt the last couple days?
I see when this serve by special artisans for tonight's show.
Yeah, but how many jabronis have you personally served?
10,000.
10,000 already. That's numbers.
Oh, my God.
Let's just show this. We're shirt brothers now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got a bond.
Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it.
McDonald's.
Well, no, we're not saying that. We're not saying that. We're not.
Yeah,
We're
no,
not
saying
getting some trademarks if we do that.
Next thing you know, we're going to be doing donate money to get Canada Dry out of jail.
Oh, yeah.
Every shirt goes to the proceeds to get Canada Dry out of jail. It's the only way to do it.
Oh, we got someone else in the chat here.
Oh, my God. Going to get a full boat here.
Oh, it's Caleb's
Oh,
ex-girlfriend.
here we go.
Oh, guys, you remember me? Sorry, I'm not wearing makeup, so I got the mask on.
Oh, you're not wearing makeup, so you got to put the mask on.
Hi, how's it going?
Caleb, do you have anything nice to say about your ex-girlfriend here?
You look nice without makeup.
Oh, you look nice without makeup.
No, actually, it's El Showtime.
It's El Showtime.
How you
It's not your ex.
Yeah, I couldn't be Caleb's ex with his shirt off. Then you would have to cancel the stream right away, you know.
Oh, that's good, Pat. El Showtime. How are you doing today? Like, you've been watching Caleb develop here as a pro wrestler on the indie scene.
Caleb, I've been hearing you've been already doing moonsaults. Is this true, Senor?
Yes, Senor.
That's absolutely beautiful. What are some of the other moves you've been doing? I've been hearing that you've been working on a high impact DDT.
Yes, I am. I'm doing it with Weirdo Dog with Ava's wife as my trainer.
What?
And
Wait,
then I
who's
heard-
my wife? Who's my wife?
Your wife is good. She's hot.
Yeah, but who is it?
Matoba.
Oh, Natalia Marco. Oh, okay. Now you're doing some wingman shit here. Is what you're doing.
I am busy. I am doing awesome.
Yes, you are awesome. You are wingman shit, my friend.
That'd be a good shirt. Let's put it.
Oh, wingman shit. You like that idea of that shit?
Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Isaacs? How we doing?
The
Oh, get a greasy old chicken wing. Wingman shit.
No, I have an idea. What you do is you get a picture of Bret the Hitman Hart. You superimpose Caleb's face on it, and it says Caleb the Wingman Bane.
Ooh.
I love it. That one.
Well, of course you would.
That's got to be a T-shirt.
Oh my
Just
God.
saying.
Well, let me introduce everybody else. we're like 30 minutes into the
This
podcast.
is how we became the Brady Bunch.
We're about a third short of the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Yes, well, these guys are only calling in there. Let's introduce before we have something final to say to these guys. Go ahead, Lord Ryan Rich.
Yeah, Lord Ryan Rich. How you doing, brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Lord of the Manor, and I am here once again on Wednesday night to discuss some wrestling. But before I cede my time, I just have to say tomorrow is my son's 10th birthday. Happy birthday, Connor.
Happy birthday.
Happy
I
birthday
was
to
gonna say
Senior Senor.
At any point, feel free to bring him in, and we'll all sing happy birthday to him on the show.
Okay.
That'd be
How old
awesome.
is he? How old is he going to be?
He's going to be the big 1, 0, 10, double digits.
Oh, man. Time to put him to work. Make some money. Times is tough.
I-
El Showtime started working when he was 10 years old.
Cabe looks
And then
like
I
you
started-
guy.
I'm
And then I
not
started
a
taking-
woman.
I-
Look at me.
I started working at 10 years old, and then I started taking bumps by 12 years old.
There you go. EVP Joe, introduce yourself, my friend.
I am EVP Joe. I am the EVP of everything AFW.
Yeah.
Like you said, podcast, I'm here. Check. Website, I'm there. Check. Prediction League, check.
You're a man and a mod in the community. Someone's talking shit. You're like, you're out of here, buddy.
You know what? In the illustrious words of Joe Hendry, say my name and I'm there.
That's
Oh, no, not Joe Henry. I don't like that jabroni. El Showtime
Oh, really?
I want a one-on-one match with Joe Henry. I will choke him out to the end of him. I will rip that dirty blonde hair off his head and slap him around with it.
Now, El Showtime, I got a favor to ask.
Okay, yeah, shoot, senor.
If you have a match with him, what I want you to do is I want you to sneak some Hair Club for Men, black or brown color.
Okay,
Just mix it all in his hair while you're wrestling with, because I hate that dirty ass blonde hair job of
I
his.
should challenge him. Not only is it going to be a Mexican death match, but a hair versus mask match.
Oh,
No, it should be hair dye versus mask match.
yes.
I love that.
Okay, yeah, I like that idea better because he probably would not like not being non-blonde, you know. What's going on?
This, you know what this makes me think of? An idea for the show on Sunday.
What's that?
It's time to bring back one of our favorite shows.
Okay.
You just made the list.
I like it.
Oh no.
Oh no. So we're down right now as we speak.
I need on my list.
All right, guys. We got a show to do, so thank you so much. Caleb, did you watch Dynamite tonight?
No, sir.
Okay, so we'll see you another time. We'll see you guys later.
Kayla, keep sending me those videos of you taking bumps, okay? I want to study them. And I'll give you better lessons.
Okay,
You're welcome to come back when we do the bells if you'd like.
Okay, 10-4, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here, Caleb.
Well, we're in Fairfax, Virginia. I don't know if you could tell from the decoration, but yeah, we're in Fairfax, Virginia for tonight's Dynamite.
I thought that's where all the faxes that worked went.
Yes.
All right, it's a Fairfax. It's going through.
It's good. We open up the show with MJF take on that. Hey, Brandon, we're doing good, man.
And then we get Matt B. Hey guys. Hey guys.
What up, Sloth?
We start off with MJF and we start with Roosh, and of course this is a commercial-free match, which I thought probably would have gone a little bit longer than it actually did.
Yeah.
Not really entirely commercial-free.
You know what? They're like, we can only afford to make the match be this long.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you know what?
You just got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
I'm fine with that. Because whenever they do like a half hour of no commercials, then the rest of the show is just jam-packed full of commercials.
Yeah. So MJF gets 2 intros. I think MJF should get more than 2. He should get as many intros as he wants. He's MJF. I mean, if it was like JFM, I would be like, no, you're not gonna get multiple intros. Get the hell out of the ring. There's no waiting. They tee off. Pretty much throughout the entire match, Roosh kicked the crap out of MJF. I mean, he beat him unmercifully. But MJF gets the win. And then we get the Gates of Agony, Brian Cage and Hechicero, and MJF is going to face Hechicero at Forbidden Door. Canada Dry. You go first, my friend.
I really love this match. MJF taking some nasty bumps in this match.
Yeah,
like that one from the ring apron.
Yeah,
where the belly suplex on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bump and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow. But this match, I was thoroughly entertained.
Yeah.
It was very much in doubt who would win this match. Like, you knew MJF was going to win, but you didn't know how he was going to win.
Right.
And it did not hurt Roosh at all.
Yeah.
If anything, it actually helps Roosh.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I feel like his star is elevated a little bit because of this. I think that they said that match is not official for Forbidden Door.
They wouldn't be teasing it this hard if it wasn't going to be the match.
I mean, they advertised it at the end.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, it was
They
a
had
little
graphics
graphics
for it.
yeah.
So
Okay, because I thought that Roosh was when he was thieving there.
Yeah.
He might be trying to like get a rematch or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I think they did it backwards. I think they should have had Roosh versus MJF at Forbidden Door, and this should have been that match.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, Lord Ryan Rich, your thoughts, my friend?
I don't doubt that this match would have been better at Forbidden Door, but you're not going to put two of the same company's guys against each other at this pay-per-view, so that's why it's not happening. As far as the match, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never watched Roosh before, guess what? He is stiff AF, bro. Like, as Canada Dry said, MJF took some redonkulous bumps in this match. It was, I thought it should go at least 20 minutes. I thought it should have been at least a 20-minute match. But it was fun. It was really great. I feel like the Hechicero and the Gates of Agony stuff was a little bit shoehorned in.
Yeah.
But you got to be able to do it somehow, and I guess it pays off later.
Yeah. EVP Joe.
I love this match. Like, MJF literally got beat from pillar to post. Like, it's a very old trope in wrestling, but it's very much true tonight for what Roosh did to MJF.
Yeah.
Great match. It was good. It's good to see MJF back wrestling after, 6 months?
Yeah.
So
just over 6.
I said this in our group chat. I am thoroughly disappointed with MJF and Hechicero at Forbidden Door. Just
he's got the Mr. Isaacs t-shirt logo.
Nice.
Ooh.
But yeah, this does. There's just so many bigger names in other companies that MJF could wrestle that this is very much a letdown for me. Now, I have no doubt that the match will be good, but to me, there's no question at all who's winning this match.
Right.
I want to answer this question. Which wrestler does Joe look like? They want to get our opinion. And I want to say he looks like a slash between Ted DiBiase and Tugboat.
Okay.
Tugboat?
Yeah.
Well, my bro was swole like Bear Bronson.
Bear Bronson.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, Ted DiBiase. Yeah, for sure.
Dude,
Everyone's
$100
gonna
million
price
belt.
Not the $1 million swindling Ted
No,
DiBiase.
the NWO version. The NWO version of Ted DiBiase.
Everything dyed black. Well,
who's the other guy on 83 Weeks? What's his name?
Conrad Thompson?
Yeah, you look a little bit like Conrad Thompson, a little bit.
Conrad look to you, yeah.
He could be our Conrad.
I'm not sure what he looks like, so I don't know. I don't really have.
He don't sound like him.
No, he definitely doesn't sound like him.
No. Nobody sounds like Conrad Thompson.
He got a very strong.
Like Hercules Hernandez.
Okay.
He comes out with a big chain next week.
Now I'm gonna have to come out with like a braided rope that looks like a chain. Just,
Yeah.
I love it.
Or one of those plastic ones so you break.
Oh my God. Anyways, I digress. I'm not digging the Hechicero match at all. I mean, the ending kind of.
Yeah, this is the thing with the Forbidden Door. You're doing it just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
And I think if it's not standing alone with New Japan, then it shouldn't be part of it. Like, if it's bringing the quality of the pay-per-view down,
Yeah.
don't do it.
I agree. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, but if CMLL is putting their money into it as well, they have to be represented just the same.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Don't let them put their money in.
Yeah.
Get your money back.
TK's
In case you're wondering.
trying to think internationally. He can't. He doesn't have a good working relationship with Conan and AAA anymore. So CMLL was the next best guess.
You know what? It's one pay-per-view a year.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Thank
But
God.
speaking of international, did you guys see the news that broke earlier?
No, what?
The week before All In, Collision and Dynamite is going to be in Cardiff, Wales.
Yeah.
Oh.
First time AEW is coming to Wales.
The Welsh people are funny. They sing everything in their voices.
Yes.
Would you like a piece of cake?
Today.
A lot of my family is actually from Wales.
I also have a cup of coffee. Would you like some?
Isn't Wales like a really itty bitty tiny country?
Yeah. No, it's not. Wales is attached to England. It's
in the southern part of England.
yeah.
It's like an area or like what we have as a state, I guess.
Yeah.
They have the British accent, but it's a very sing-songy language.
It's very lifting.
Dialect.
In case you're wondering, this is Conrad Thompson.
Yeah.
So he's got the chubbier cheeks than you.
Yeah.
Which means he enjoys his cheeseburgers a little bit more than you.
Just a little bit.
That means that EVB Joe is Conrad Thompson Light.
Yeah.
Yes.
Conrad Thompson.
You need to change your name to Conrad Thompson.
Conrad Thompson Jr.
Yeah, that also would work.
No, I like Light better, Lite, because you are the smaller version of said man.
And lighter.
Or it can be Diet Conrad Thompson.
It won't be zero though. Zero.
Yeah,
No,
not zero.
Zero sugar.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not there yet.
Not savages.
So we go backstage with Renee. She's
I just taking shots at you. Holy crap, Brandy's she's on a run here. JB looks like Gilbert.
Hey,
You know
Renee.
what? He's got better pyro.
No, I will say this. JFB fits into the Pokemon evolution. Gilbert, JFB, Goldberg, okay?
DB Cooper.
Stevie Cooper. All I gotta say is this: that right there, Rennie,
You know what? You just made the list.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I wrote.
Oh, you already got your list started for
Yeah, I do.
Sunday.
It's like a hit list.
We found person number one.
Oh my God. Anyways, she's backstage with Briscoe, O'Reilly, Dante Martin, and Orange Cassidy. We get under the Mark Briscoe learning tree. It's kind of like going to a school that teaches you how to cook meth. He says the word of the day is vengeance, and the word of the day is redemption. That's right, 2 words in the word of the day. I think with Mark not being there, we get to see legitimately who we should have been seeing in ROH for years. Like, that guy cuts an amazing promo, and he was never the promo guy. Mark was. So,
I mean, Jay was.
yeah, Jay was. Yeah, Jay was always the guy on the mic. But, oh, God, it was so awesome. Jack Perry walks camera left and then stops and pauses these 4 yahoos and then just kind of chuckles or chortles as he walks off. And at the end, Orange Cassidy gives Renee a bracelet, a friendship bracelet, and then she goes, "Who's that guy?" And the Drive, what are your thoughts on this segment?
First off, let's say Kyle O'Reilly has the best facial expressions in all of professional wrestling.
Yeah.
I loved it.
He said 2 words, like, I'll follow this guy everywhere. But he was so much a part of that promo.
Yeah.
The best part was, like, when they were going to talk to Orange Cassidy, he was all sullen and down. And then Orange Cassidy was like, no. And Mark starts talking, and he just chirps right up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that the conglomerate should be a faction, a legit faction.
Yeah.
And the 4th person is always changing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like the drummer in Spinal Tap.
Yeah, they're always changing, like, every week. It's a new person.
I mean, I legitimately do not have a problem with this at all.
Yeah,
I
like
think this
Kyle
is one of the
O'Reilly
best ideas
is
we've ever come up with.
there just worshiping.
Lord Ryan Rich, your thoughts?
It's just amazing. It's gold. Like, Mark Briscoe is a national treasure. We don't deserve him.
Yeah.
We don't deserve him at all. But yeah, we have him. So, by God, let's appreciate him.
Yeah.
And everything that anytime Renee talks to Orange Cassidy, it's just very, very funny to me. He's like, hey, you want a friendship bracelet? She's like, yeah. So great. It was an awesome, whole awesome thing there. I love those things.
Yeah. Joe.
Yeah, like it was great. I love like Mark Briscoe. Like he's always a highlight of this show for me. He always makes me laugh.
Guys,
Hey, guys.
What's up, Michael Smith? But yeah, like, but once again, like I just going back to NXT, Kyle O'Reilly and his facial expressions are top notch. Like he just walks off going like, "Yeah, I'm gonna run through a wall for this guy."
Yeah.
Like
I'll follow this man anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I will follow this man to the depths of hell. I mean, I love Kyle O'Reilly. I think he is just a very underused, underutilized. Like, I think people underestimate how really good Kyle O'Reilly is.
yeah,
and I think we're finally getting to see that on a big, big stage.
Yeah, on a massive stage.
We never got to see that with like Red Dragon, I don't feel.
Yeah.
no, we didn't get it. We didn't really get it either in the Undisputed Era in NXT.
Yeah. Well, let's go to our next thing. Ospreay's walking to the ring. Looks like a lacrosse frat boy with his backwards hat and his socks over his sweatpants. You know, despite the fact that he's wearing a Hermes shirt that probably cost several $1,000s.
Look,
I guarantee
he's
you.
Will Ospreay. He can do what he wants.
Yeah. So he enters the ring and then the champ comes out. I love it. You know, the champ deserves the respect. The world champ deserves respect. Speaking of world champs, so I was watching Raw. They had a segment between Dominic and Liv Tyler or Liv whatever her
Liv
name.
Morgan.
And
Hey, Liv Tyler's just as good, bro.
oh yeah, you ain't kidding. And in walks Damian Priest without the belt. You know what grinds my gears?
Tell me, Peter.
Your champ should have that belt anytime they're on television. I don't care if he's the C story in this crappy drama fest with Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. He is the champ without a belt.
He's the champ that doesn't feel like a champ.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know. I agree with you. He should have that belt.
Yeah.
But even still, like he just doesn't feel like a champion.
He doesn't. No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Well, anyways, so champ comes in. Ospreay starts off by saying, hey, you know, last week I snatched that belt from you. Your championship. I just snatched it. Like, that's how loose of a hold you have on this. Ospreay says he's the best. Swerve disagrees. Swerve says, I'm the best. We know that that's primarily, but he mentions Don Callis. Ospreay,
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting.
Yeah, I don't need Don Callis. I don't need the Callis family. I don't need any of it. Talks shit about them. So then Swerve doesn't have friends. He doesn't need them. And then he mentions Ospreay's son. And he tells him, you don't ever talk about my son. And Swerve calls him up by, so Swerve says, you know, I have to sacrifice everything to become the champ. What are you willing to sacrifice? Swerve's, Ospreay's music hits. He walks out of the ring. Swerve says, cut the damn music. Go back. Swerve mentions his son's name, son by name. And it sets off Ospreay, and they get nose to nose. And there's no chance in hell they're going to touch. We know this. But you just feel like somebody's going to throw a punch. Like, it was that good. Canada Dry. Let's talk about Ospreay.
Yeah, I loved this interaction because they're each week they're leveling up the heat. They're turning it up just a tad more.
Yep.
By next week, they're gonna be they're gonna be fighting. There's gonna be fist thrown.
Well, it
Yeah.
has to be the go-home show.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have some sort of fisticuffs beforehand,
Yeah.
they're really even.
They're raising the heat up where there's going to be some altercations next week.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, these two, they have some great chemistry.
Yeah.
Like they're like one being right now.
Yeah.
And their styles lend so good to each other that this is going to be a 6-7 star match. I promise.
Oh yeah.
If you guys haven't seen Swerve's podcast where he has Will Ospreay on,
Yeah.
give it a watch.
I haven't seen it, but I'm going to go check that out.
Yeah, it is very, very like it just makes you feel you're in the room with them hanging out as buds. And you just feel like you're a fly on the wall.
I like it. Lord Ryan Rich, your thoughts, my friend?
God dang, I want to see this match. Like, this is just so awesome. And Swerve, he's been the baby face, but he's like, maybe I want to make it personal. So maybe he's edging just a little bit on the heel side for the tweener role for this match. But I can tell you, and I know that EVP would agree, as a father, if another man says your son's name, you got to go.
Yeah.
You got to go. It's done. So I love the way that they did all that. And I think it's really just going to be so good for Forbidden Door.
Yeah. I love it. Joe.
Yeah, like this promo was phenomenal. Like, it's just they do such a good job of selling the story.
Yeah.
And we've all said everything. I want to go to the end of this promo, though, when they cut back to the Callis family.
Yes.
First off, hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brother.
Why is it, first off, that Trent is the one that's the most mad about Will when he's been with the family for a cup of tea? Like, he's one
because he's got to be the most extra energy since he is the new guy.
Yeah.
But I think what's more telling is the look of like sheer like, what am I going to do from Kyle Fletcher?
Yes.
Because clearly he goes way, way back with Ospreay, United Empire. Like, he stayed in Will's house during the pandemic and everything.
Yeah.
I love that nod that they do there. It's
Well,
like,
him and Mark
I
Davis
have to make a choice
didn't
too.
Didn't both of them?
I don't know.
I thought because of visa issues, I thought it was him and Mark Davis.
It may have been. I know Kyle Fletcher was one that's mentioned in other. I've heard it somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're thick as thieves.
Yeah,
the both of them.
So I'm looking forward to seeing that play out.
I think you have Kyle Fletcher and him have a little bit of series after this, possibly.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
Once Mark Davis comes back, I think that's when we'll see those three come back together.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you'll see them together anymore.
I tend to agree with Canada Dry because I'm pretty sure Don Callis is going to cost Ospreay the world title.
And that's fine. I imagine it happens. It doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be Kyle Fletcher's the one who cost them. It can be
no, but it definitely puts a wedge between them.
Yeah. And that's fine. And then they can always come back together. It's wrestling.
Later down the road.
Telling a story.
Yeah.
Well, I think that you play it where Fletcher's conflicted for like months.
Yeah.
Kind of like the whole bloodline with Sami Zayn. You just lead that up, and then finally it's a breaking point, and then all of a sudden you get United Empire back in the ring, and they're all throwing it up, and people's like,
Could that be Will's match at All In versus Kyle Fletcher?
No. Not this year, at least. No.
They could build it.
Nah. Not big enough.
They kind of are.
I think there's way too many. There's significantly bigger names you can have Will Ospreay wrestle.
Yes, but Will might want to raise Kyle up.
Yeah, but but is there going to be enough time to get Daniel Garcia in there beforehand for the international title, or is it going to be Ospreay and Garcia
I don't
At all.
picture Garcia being the main
No.
event.
Yeah,
with
I think
Will.
I think I might
He's
agree
been
with
cookie,
Spain.
though. He's beaten Danielson. He's done a lot, dude. Like, if you give him that push, I think he can handle.
He's getting that push now, and it's not doing anything. He's getting the Warlord.
They're giving him Wardlow matches, so that doesn't work as well.
No,
Well, the last 2 weeks, anyways.
no, it's bullshit. They're trying to build him up as someone who could beat Ospreay, and let's be honest with you, Daniel Garcia is not on Ospreay's level.
I mean,
He
to be fair,
wasn't
there's
on
not many.
Danielson's
There's not
level
many
either,
on
but
his
he
level.
still went over. It's all about the story.
No, but you have to have someone who is believable to beat.
He is believable.
But if you tell a story, anybody can be believable, guys. This is wrestling.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
come on now, Rey
I
Mysterio.
I think
no,
Daniel
no.
Garcia has that character that we don't believe in you yet.
Are you
I don't think
serious,
anyone believes in
dude?
Daniel.
Every
That's
time
not-
he does a dance, people light up, bro. I'm telling you,
dude,
it can happen.
If Rey Mysterio can be the world heavyweight champion in WWE,
Precisely.
Garcia can
And
be
I
the
hated it
international-
every second of the way.
That doesn't just because you hated it doesn't mean it can't happen.
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm not saying it can't
Hold on,
happen because
hold on.
lots of shitty booking happens.
Rey Mysterio.
That's shitty booking in your opinion, not
In
in
my
mine.
opinion.
Rey Mysterio was the world champion well into his career.
Exactly. But I'm not saying put the world title on Garcia. I'm saying put the international title on Garcia.
I don't see
You
it.
haven't beating Will Ospreay.
He's a charismatic black
Don't you-
hole.
Someone has to beat
Oh,
Will
it's not-
Ospreay, guys. Someone has to beat
Oh,
him.
I agree. Someone needs
Yeah,
to
it's
beat
not
Will
God-
Ospreay.
it's not-
It would be
it's
Daniel
not.
Garcia.
Who then?
Well, this is it. Either Ospreay beats Swerve and then is forced to relinquish the international title by TK, which he's never shown a propensity for doing that before. He's always allowed double champions before. Or someone has to beat him. Right? So why
You
not
got a
make
long time to figure
why not
that out.
make another star in the process?
It's not now.
I mean,
No, it's not tomorrow.
to be honest with you, there are dozens of guys on the roster who are more convincing to dethrone. Like if I'm gonna play bingo ball booking, you know what? Mero ain't doing shit. Put him in the ring and let him tear through opponents.
Okay.
Miro
And
can't
build
stay
him up.
healthy.
He's a credible.
I'm just saying that at this
Listen.
point they made Ospreay so big. He's beaten Omega twice in a week. He's
Yeah.
done all this. They made him unbeatable. You have in that case, to me, it makes more impact if the underdog, the 1 in a million shot, is
Yeah,
the
but you're
guy who
also
actually
forgetting
does it.
something here. You're also forgetting something here. He's taking the loss to Swerve.
Yeah.
He needs to be built back up again, and
Well,
he needs
sure.
to beat Orange Cassidy's record with that title.
He's not
That's what
going
he's
to.
at.
He's not going to. Because they have world title aspirations for him. So I don't think he's
Yes,
going
he
on
will. He
the
will.
international title that long.
He's not going to win that title until next All In.
That very well could be.
Yeah, so he's going on a big title run with this thing, and his star will be through the roof when he's ready at next All In.
He doesn't need the international title to be a star.
No, but the title needs him.
I disagree.
It
Yeah,
does.
I disagree as well.
The title needs him. It needs to be reestablished as that Orange Cassidy.
Oh, you're right, because it's been since the first Orange Cassidy run.
Yeah.
It's been a shit show.
Well, that
Oh,
was
It wouldn't have.
Way
To be
right
fair,
now in that
it
belt.
wouldn't have been, but Moxley got injured. He probably
Right.
would have
and
went on a
Fennec
long
after that.
run.
All right, we've beaten this like a dead donkey on the side of the road.
Hold on, I'm trying to beat the
Oh,
rest
is
of
that big bump I felt earlier?
Yes.
Let's get to match number 2.
That's number 2.
Out of 12.
It's the 8-man tag match. It's
Oh,
Zack Sabre Jr., Kyle Fletcher, Takeshita, and Roderick Strong versus Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, Mark Briscoe, and Dante Martin. Here's a couple of my notes really quick. Another week, another bingo ball booking. Throw me in. Let's make a match.
This is almost like similar to the same as last week, just change
Thank
things.
you.
This match actually was not bad. I was thoroughly entertained, and then all I kept thinking is chaos, chaos, chaos,
Control
chaos. Let's go to. I love Redneck Kung Fu and the Froggy Bow. And then Jack Perry nails Dante Martin. So I guess what's going to happen is every up until Forbidden Door, he's going to go out and he's going to attack his possible opponents for the TNT Championship. It makes sense to me. I like that booking. So Canada Dry.
I just realized our last conversation why you're singing the praises of Garcia. He's your guy. Yeah.
Me?
No, EVP Joe's guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he picked Garcia as his guy to surpass my guy, Jack Perry. So I know what you're doing here. You're trying to raise his stock. All right. So yeah, I enjoy this match. Everything Kyle O'Reilly taking the bullet.
Yeah.
For Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Was really cool. I love that moment. That was a cool end to the match.
Yeah. All right. Lord Ryan Rich.
It was just fun all the way around. One thing I want to mention, I'm never going to get over Zack Sabre Jr.'s blonde hair. Just never going to happen.
Like it either.
I hate blonde hair. Did I mention that?
No, I don't hate it. It's just...
It's weird.
It's very weird. Like, let the man have purple hair. I think it would look better. Outside of that, the match was really fun. Like, Redneck Kung Fu. How can you be sad when you see Redneck Kung Fu? Like, to me, that's a paradox. I don't think that you can.
No.
It's not possible.
No. I mean, I watched.
If you're sad after that, I advise you to go see a medical doctor.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't be sad.
Joe's
I have
blonde hair, I do like.
depression and PTSD, and I promise you, after I watch him, I'm happy as rain.
Yeah. Rich, do you know whose blonde hair I do like?
Mine,
Do you have blonde hair?
dirty blonde.
It's very, very dirty blonde. Okada's blonde hair. I like his hair.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Natalia Markova's.
No, man.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Griff Garrison.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's natural. I like that.
Hair, bro.
I don't like the dye jobs normally.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I get that.
Okada's blonde hair.
Okada's amazing. And he says
Junior's looks like he stuck his head in a nuclear.
Well,
reactor.
I think the difference is a home job versus like he's paying some money for this.
Zack Sabre Jr. looks
also
like
the
he's
difference
from
is-
1989.
Well, also the thing is, Okada's always had the blonde hair. I don't remember Okada without the blonde hair.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. I saw pictures, but it's been a minute.
All right.
Okay, real quick. Can I make a petition, please?
Sure.
Can we petition to change the name of Bingo Ball Booking to the EVP Special? Because you all know I love some Controlled Chaos.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the EVP
I second.
special.
EVP
I
special.
second.
Yeah, I ratify.
So carried.
Motion carried. All right.
I've been in a lot of church business meetings on Wednesday nights, as you can tell.
I recommend. Can I make another motion?
Sure.
Can we replace those really, really hard cooked cookies they bring with those nice jelly donuts with the sugar on them?
Yes,
Oh,
second.
The powdered sugar?
No, the hard sugar.
Oh, well, I'll take either.
Okay. Motion granted. Motion
Yeah.
passed. Motion
Sure.
carried.
Can I ratify my own thing?
Oh yeah, you can.
As long as you got 2/3 votes, and yes, sir, you can.
Let's go to our. So we got Roosh in the locker room. He looks pissed. Don Callis's hand comes on his shoulder. Don Callis speaks Spanish. I didn't even know this, but it makes
He
sense.
said every loss is an opportunity.
Yeah, every loss is an opportunity. I think we can move on. Let's go to match number 3. We got the Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the EVPs, the Young Bucks, are taking on the Acclaimed in an Eliminator match. Here are some of my notes. They were introduced as wearing comfortable color matching clothes with their pumps, and Nicholas is wearing pearl necklace. I don't understand it. Doesn't make sense to me, but okay, que sera, sera.
They said that because last week,
Yeah.
Swerve made a comment about the pearl necklace. Like,
Yeah,
no one wears
and
those
it was
no
out.
more.
Oh, yes, that's good.
There's no winning. It's fisticuffs is sued. But here, as the entrance, as the Acclaimed is coming in, the mic cuts out. I thought for a second they were censoring Matt Caster, which wouldn't be too far of a hunch because they've censored him before. But it's Okada in the back, and he goes, "Oh no, did I hit the wrong button?" Stone Cold.
Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Oh,
And then he says, "Bitch."
That's going to be a shirt. Okada's going to have a shirt that says that.
Oh God,
if,
yeah.
if there's not a shirt with Okada's face on it that says "bitch," they are losing all the money.
I'll make one right now.
I know, right?
They need to do an Okada shirt like what Lord Ryan Rich is wearing with the different faces.
Yeah.
Like the sad, the face,
Yeah.
The
happy,
6 different
and then just
personas of Okada.
So the match itself.
We know you're listening at Kajuska, so when you just reach out to us.
The match. The match was amazing.
The rip off of the Miz. Really?
I'm older than the Miz, so he's a rip.
Really?
Thank you.
Oh,
So suck it, Japanese people.
yeah, not there.
Not all of them.
Go Allies. Go Allies.
Oh my God.
Boo, Axis of
But
Evil.
he does not.
Boo, Axis of Evil.
Can we put up that All Up in Wrestling thing for the meet?
The what?
The warning that he does not represent us. Can we put that thing up?
Oh yeah, you mean this one right here? Hold on, the stinger.
Yes. The richest words do
That
not
is a
represent
damn lie.
what we value
My
here.
words represent every
At all,
single
I'm not
bit
sure.
of this channel.
I mean, not to get political, but I mean, there's a reason why Japan hasn't been in a war since.
Listen, even Hijo does not represent what we stand for here at All Up in Wrestling. Do you have anything that you want to, maybe?
No, I'm thinking between the women's basketball focus that we had last week.
Listen, women's basketball sucks.
And then the hatred.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
People, I mean, hey, it was a pleasure doing this
Canada
podcast
drivers
with you
live
guys.
under a rock and not know who Caitlin.
Listen, you cannot say go Allies when you and defend women's basketball. You're like the
I will defend it till my death.
You're the most evil here right now.
And I am still here for the ladies. Thank you. Happy Juneteenth, everyone.
He out-eviled you there, evil Joe.
I'm so proud of him.
The match was amazing. Bowen selling that injury. They pull off the win, so they will be facing the Young Bucks. I'm guessing at Forbidden Door for the AEW Tag Team Championships. I like it. I wish it was another tag team and not the Acclaim, but it's working.
Before I start talking about
Yes.
this match,
Yeah.
it's time for Yes, that's right. It's time for Knowledge is Power with Canada Dry.
Oh,
Now, you guys, you all cut onions before, right?
yeah.
Yep.
You guys all cut onions?
Yeah.
And you know what? It's just the star when you're down the onions, it starts making you cry.
Yeah.
It's rough. You're just crying. You just wipe your tears. You're trying to get through it. I learned today the science of this.
Oh.
The reason why is because the steam and the things, I guess the aroma or the power of the onion.
Yeah.
I guess for layman's terms,
Yeah.
is because it's trying to seek water.
Okay.
And the water that is closest to it is your eyes.
Oh.
And if you get a paper towel, wet it, put it beside the onion.
Yeah.
Or a wet cloth that you don't mind eventually smelling like onions. It will then go there instead of your eyes. So that has been Knowledge is Power with Canada Dry.
All right. Canada Dry, your thoughts on the third match?
Oh, it's me again? Let's go to EB Joe. I'll go last.
Okay. Let's go to EVP Joe.
Have I said this before? I hate eliminator matches. I think they're stupid.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the Acclaim just beat the champions to get a shot to beat the champions for the belts.
Yeah.
I hate it in ROH. I hated when they did it every week in WWE. I hate it now. Now, with that said, I love the match because I'm a massive Anthony Bowens fan. I think he's a phenomenal wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Just as good on the mic, in my opinion. I know we've had that discussion before. I don't like Max Caster. I wish they'd break up. I don't like Max Caster.
Stop trying to break them up.
Why? You don't like him either.
I'm just quoting you or something back at you.
I know, because you want to break up the BCC, damn it. So stop it.
It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Lord Ryan Rich.
Yeah, Ryan Rich.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun match. The match itself was fine. I had the Acclaim to winning because they were the only African American people on the card. So I know that a Juneteenth win was guaranteed.
Well, I didn't think of that.
I didn't necessarily like that there was no interference at all. And it was just pretty clean. I thought it would have been better if somehow there was a backfire or something. But and I'm not really looking forward to seeing the next match. So this is just kind of meh for me.
Okay. Canada Dry, it's your turn, my friend.
So yeah, I was really entertained by this, and I think what they're doing here is they're sticking the Acclaimed with the Elite, because I think the Elite like to see if they can take something and make it shiny again. I think that they really love doing that.
Okay.
And I think that I don't think they'll win the Acclaim won't win the titles, but it's you got to have someone to challenge them along this road. And if you can't get the Acclaimed a little bit higher by doing this, then you're kind of like killing two birds with one stone, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. We go backstage. Joe and Hook are backstage. They're getting ready to. So I'll give the gist. They bust open through the door where the premier athletes are. They left them with
Hold on. I agree with this wholeheartedly.
Oh yeah.
I don't, honestly, I don't look like him at all. I would love it if it was true, but I'm no Bret Hart.
So the premier athletes leave a note. Apparently, it's a Rampage or a Collision match. I don't know, but they're basically doing the same shtick that John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson did in Pulp Fiction. Before they went into the apartment and blasted everybody away. I mean, it was cool. It was a nice homage. I don't know who came up with it and who produced it, but as Pulp Fiction is my favorite movie of all time, I'm going to go with a resounding thank you. Canada Dry.
I am loving this. Is Hook's best person to be teaming with.
Yeah.
Of all the people in AEW.
Yep.
I'm loving this buddy cop. And then you also get Shibata in the mix too.
Yeah.
And you almost forget he's there, and then he's like at the end, you're like, oh yeah. And I'm loving it. I'm loving this team. Put the trios titles on them. Like, I'm loving it.
All right. Lord Ryan Rich, really quick.
It's very funny, and it's going to be even more funny because it's a 6-man match, and they said they were going to use Mark Sterling. So that's going to be.
Mark Sterling said he was using his people, which means it's going to be Joshua Woods.
Yeah.
Okay. Even still, it's gonna be fun to watch them get their ass kicked.
There you go. All right. EVP Joe.
So yeah, like this was like absolutely hilarious. Like it had me laughing. Like
Yeah.
the fact that Samoa Joe's reading the letter and then he just looks deadpan down the lens.
Yeah.
I think he's looking into our souls, and you just hear Shibata's translator was pure gold to me.
Yep.
And I did like I'll be honest, like I've watched a lot of Samoa Joe. I didn't know he had this in him.
Mm.
Like this is the side of Joe that I've never seen before, and I'm here for it. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, because usually he's got the serious look.
Yeah, he's usually the killer. He's usually like in TNA when he was literally carrying around a knife. He was biting, like giving the image of going around murdering people.
Yeah.
Like
You know who he is right now?
who?
He's a Samuel L. Jackson character.
He is.
Yeah.
That's totally who he is.
No, he's the opposite side of the learning tree.
He's the action tree.
Shoot first, ask questions later. That's the U.S. motto. So we go to our contract signing.
No, JP, it's shoot first, ask questions if you need to.
Yeah. Like, who are you? Why did I shoot you? I have no idea. We get the contract signing with Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa. There is a serious problem with the AEW's women's division when your best opponent you've put forth so far is Mina Shirakawa. You are in serious problem right now with your women's division, Tony Khan. And I know you watch because you wear a shirt at Gorilla. So, Mina plays the villain. Of course, she has to, and she's not very convincing. But essentially, she tells Mariah May, you have to choose between Tony Storm or me. And then Saraya comes out with Harley Cameron. And then Anna Jay attacks Mina. And then Saraya comes into the ring. Attacks Mariah May. Tony Storm attacks her, but then Tony Storm basically hip attacks the table. And she's left in a heap, and this made no sense at all. Why is Anna Jay and Harley Cameron there?
I'm loving this, JP. I'm loving it. The glass is not half empty. It's half full.
Oh, shit.
Okay, let me go. All right. So you got to create some dissension here, and that's what they're doing. You need to get that dissension going, because if Mariah May is going to win that title at All In, this is the ride we're on for Mariah May to win that title at All In. So this is what this is all about, and I'm loving Anna Jay joining the Outcasts. We got the sexiest version of the Outcasts we've ever had, in my opinion.
Yeah, but they're not
Anna
really.
Jay.
They're not
Anna
really
Jay.
outcasts except for Saraya.
No, the other one's a Outcast member now. Hey, Harley Quinn.
Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
Cameron.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, so they have the new sexy out. Like, that's how I look at this. I'm like, holy shit, we got a sexiest version of the Outcasts. And you're including Saraya in more and more action because they're building her up to go against for the TBS title at All In.
Not the world championship.
No, they're building her up for. She's gonna go against
Mercedes
Moné at All In. This is what we're gonna see.
Wow.
I mean, I hate to tell you, if they're building her up, they're doing a piss poor job because she's about to lose.
She won the last match.
She's about to lose to Mariah May because that's who she takes on in the Owen Hart Cup, and that's why this makes sense. But we don't.
Yeah, that as well.
later.
That as well.
Okay.
But I mean, it's interesting. The whole thing was interesting. You
I
do
found
see
it entertaining, the
Mariah
whole
and
thing.
Nina at the top, so and she didn't. Mariah didn't come back down to
Yep.
help Tony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Entertaining.
I agree, 1,000,000%.
Joe.
Yeah, I kind of don't understand. Like, it feels like they're like trying to go towards like a 6-woman match, maybe
Yeah.
next week before Forbidden Door. Maybe, I don't know. I don't like. It does feel kind of weird that Saraya came out for this.
Okay.
I don't care about Tessa Blanchard at all. So
But you got to look at it this way: you have 6 women that got to be on the show instead of 3.
Well,
Yeah.
I
And
know.
you got to introduce a brand new faction.
well, and you have 8 because you still have the match to come.
Yeah.
Look, then make it make sense. That's all I ask for.
Okay. We get Statlander. We get Nyla Rose. Here are my notes. Stokely says every night is a Saturday night.
Saturday.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense.
I love it. Saturday.
Yeah, when I take vitamins, sometimes it's hard to hear. I like the fact that they referenced that Stokely has to use a booster seat to drive.
No, I love that Stat picks up Stokely to put him on the stairs.
Yeah. It's good to see Nyla Rose. I'm a big fan of her. I think she is a great wrestler, and it was interesting to see that you have very 2 powerful women getting ready to fight. It was a good match. I really enjoyed watching it. It was good to see Nyla Rose. Stokely calls out Willow and then compares her to Justin Timberlake. I don't know why. I mean, it's not the same, but anyways, then Willow gets on. She's like, hey, I'm going to make it to the second round. You're going to make it to the second round. Oh, there we go. Mr. Isaacs wants a Miller Lite.
Come on over, sir. Got plenty.
Canada Dry, your thoughts on the 4th match?
I would really enjoyed this match just because Statlander can wrestle really well with anyone.
Yeah.
I heard she had a 5-star match with my cat.
Yeah.
I saw it. I paid $225 to get into that, and it was worth it.
Like, and Fruit Cat went over big time in this match. Like, she took the fall. Like, that's how good she is. She made Fruit Cat look like a superstar.
Team player.
Team player all the way.
But yeah, this match, I loved it. What we can say, like, Statlander's, like, Nyla Rose, I couldn't care less. If she got cut tomorrow, I wouldn't cry a tear.
Yeah.
That's the best Twitter follow in all of X.
Twitter in charge of AEW's Twitter then. She's not a great wrestler. I don't like her.
Okay. Anybody else got an opinion?
Yeah, I do.
Well, hit me with your best shot.
No way.
I thought this match was really fun, and the best part of it was Stat grabbing the very large Nyla Rose off the top and just tombstoning her right on her head. Like, this was just, if you talk about man meat slapping meat, this is the female version of that, and I'm all for it. So that was, and like Canada Dry was kind of referring to on the last match, you get so many more women involved here.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you plugged the Stephanie Vacour and Mercedes Moné match. So you had a lot of female presence on this show as opposed to a lot of other shows where you don't.
Yeah, they did. That's props to them. They did a good job getting a lot of places.
I was tickled pink with it all. And I just thought it was a great match. It was fun all the way around. It's going to be fun to watch how everything plays out between Stat and Willow going forward.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, guys. My halo is extra glowy today.
I was going to say, did you get it buffed?
Well, I just did a little praying before the episode,
Spiritual turtle wax.
Yeah.
No one laughed at that? Are you guys dead?
I'm just like, yeah. I know, like even BJ was over there with the face
man,
thing.
I'm throwing out dingers here.
Ugh.
Do something.
You know, I was an actor, a part of willing participant to it, so like I was acting along with you. So
I appreciate you.
yeah,
What did you think, Joe?
Yeah, the match was fine, but like, I'm in the same boat as Canada Dry. I'm not a Nyla Rose fan. Like,
Yeah.
I'm never really enjoyed her matches. So, but yeah, I look forward to.
Funny Twitter follower.
Maybe I don't
Right
even
on
have
Twitter.
Twitter. I can't stand Twitter. Can't stand Threads. It's all freaking so damn toxic. I don't care. Are we going to talk about what happened after this match next, or are we lump that in with this?
You talk about with Jericho?
No, Willow.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead. You can go ahead and tell us about it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this promo from Willow. Like,
Yeah.
she had like a little bit of an edge to her. Like, she had this sassy attitude, and it wasn't just this bubbly, happy-go-lucky Willow. Like, you could tell she's rough around the edges, and I love it.
Yeah. All right. Jericho's in. Well, they do a recap with Jericho. Renee's with Private Party. The only thing I want to comment on this is apparently Chris Jericho is impervious to pile drivers. I didn't know that, but now we know that you can give him a pile driver. It's not going to bother him one bit, brother.
It doesn't work for me,
thoughts
brother.
on,
It doesn't work for him, brother.
Canada Dry, your thoughts on Jericho?
Let Lord Ryan Rich go first.
Lord Ryan Rich.
Michael, let you leave Joe go first.
Nah, like, it's fine. It still hasn't grown on me 100% yet. So
yeah,
but like I said, I like the fact that it's elevating Private Party.
Yeah,
like it's another tag team, which the AEW tag team division sorely needs because it's been so like abandoned in favor of the trios titles for so long that it's in need of a massive rehab.
Yeah. All right, Lord Ryan Rich.
I don't know if I agree with that, Joe. I don't know. I don't feel like the trios has been pushed either. I feel like the tag team division has been decimated by injuries, and that's because I think that it was going to be FTR, and now with Dax on the shelf, I think they're kind of in scramble mode and they don't know what they're going to do. So I put that more on injuries as opposed to a lack of focus because the one thing AEW has always been and has always done really well is the tag team division. So I think it's more about injuries than it is bad booking in that respect.
Okay. Mr. Canada Dry.
Yeah, I enjoyed this. Private Party is getting much needed respect back on their names.
Yep.
But, you know,
I've said it before. The best thing for Private Party is that Matt and Jeff Hardy left AEW.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that could have happened for them.
Yeah, they were definitely the
best thing for Matt and Jeff, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we can go move on to the next segment.
All right, let's go. Fifth match. It's Daniel Garcia versus Rhett Titus. Here's a couple of my notes. Basically, they're giving him the Warlord treatment, but it's not working. Much like it didn't really work for Warlord. But
we've got to talk about this. So unless anyone has some comments, we'll move on.
So
I just wish Rhett Titus would be on TV more.
I agree too. Let's get to the schmoz at the end. Basically, the Gates of Agony take out Daddy Magic, Cage and Hechicero take out Garcia. MJF comes down, takes it to Hechicero. Then Ospreay comes out. Ospreay and MJF kind of bump into each other. They turn and they size each other up. Then Ospreay's in the back with Renee, and then Cage says he wants a match, and surprise, match for Collision for the International Championship. That's how they're going to drop the belt. They're going to give the Brian Cage.
Okay.
Canada Dry, your thoughts on the schmoz?
I'm looking forward. I like the little tease of possibly tease maybe MJF versus Ospreay at Forbidden Door. I'm not Forbidden. All In. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the all-in match I want to see.
Yeah.
Him and MJF for the international title. That would be ridiculous.
So but I enjoyed this this schmoz and everything.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Lord Ryan Rich.
I mean, yeah, the shenanigans and whatnot were very fun, and you see Ospreay accepting the challenge from Cage, and then afterwards, kind of taking a second. Okay, he almost had this look like, oh fuck, bro, what have I done? Like, I got this match before I got this another important match. Like, maybe I'm overextending myself. So it shows that he's maybe doubting himself just a little bit, and I think that plays really well into the story.
I love also, I forgot to mention, that Brian Cage is getting this high profile match with Will Ospreay.
Oh,
like, Brian Cage is going to be at his best.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a great show. He's going to do some of his lucha moves.
Yeah. Which would be interesting. EVP Joe.
Yeah, like I really hadn't thought of really put serious thought into a Ospreay versus MJF match. But when I saw those two get face to face, I was like, yeah, I want to see this.
Yeah.
Like, this will be fun. It just the psychological things, because if Swerve can get under Ospreay's skin on the mic, just imagine what MJF can do, because we've seen it time and time again.
Yeah.
He is a master on the stick. He is a master of the psychological warfare. And it would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what you're saying here, EVP Joe, because you also like to see how really test what Will Ospreay can do on the mic as well.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And yet, Saturday, I can't wait. Ospreay versus a motivated Brian Cage.
Yeah.
Is going to be great.
It's going to be a great
for
match.
anyone who has never seen any of his Lucha Underground stuff, you'll probably see it Saturday night.
Yeah.
Could this be the best Brian Cage match we've ever seen?
Probably.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah. I mean, he had some bangers in Lucha Underground, but this is
more the caliber of Will Ospreay.
Yeah. No, nowhere near Will Ospreay quality.
I don't know.
Because imagine he probably had a good one with Ricochet.
He had Ricochet. He had Swerve. I think he had a match with Swerve in Lucha Underground as Killshot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So those are probably the neck and neck with him on his.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know if he had a match with Ray in Lucha Underground or not. I'm not sure.
Brian Cage, if AW let you come on the show, we could ask you questions like that.
Let's go to our main events. Claudio versus Pac. Here are a couple of my notes. We got Danielson on the mic. Technical Power Clinic. This is exactly what it's going to be. This was just an amazing match. Love the near falls. I like the fact that we saw Purple Pac when he was in the submission hold. He started turning purple. I thought it was hilarious. Purple Pac. And great win for Pac. Pac gets the win. He moves on. Claudio generally not happy. And do you blame him? I mean, you kind of suck. That's not a good way to go through life. Canada Dry, your thoughts on the main event?
I adored this match.
Yeah.
All Claudio's, ironically, Claudio's not being pushed to the moon anymore, which makes me love him. He's totally switched me off. I enjoy that Claudio is just putting on great matches and not being pushed down our throats when he was the ROH champion. But I'm really enjoying these Claudio matches, and Pac is always up there. I would say that you would compare him to WWE's Chad Gable.
Oh yeah,
he's very at that part and booked the same way.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm making a bold prediction here.
Okay.
Pac goes really far in this tournament.
Okay.
I was almost thinking he was winning it, but now I'm I'm thinking he might win this thing.
I'm on the same boat. I looked at the men's brackets. Doesn't look promising.
I'm making the prediction that it's Swerve's next title defense is against Pac in All In.
Okay. It's gonna be a great fucking match. Let's can't lie about that. I mean, that's
Like-
gold right there.
Yeah, and Pac gets that big Wembley moment.
Yeah.
Like, what British wrestler doesn't want that?
Yeah. Lord Ron Rich.
Well, I'm glad that Claudio and his pepperoni nipples lost. Good for him. I'm glad he got pinned to the mat. I'm glad he's mad. Good. You deserve it. You're terrible. I don't like you. Have a great day.
EVP Joe, can you put your halos up first?
I don't know, because I might be a little mean to my teddy bear here. How dare you talk about Claudio like that? What is wrong? Like,
I know you love BZZ, but
you need to put the
his
Miller Lite.
pepperoni nipples do nothing for me.
Okay, they don't have to.
Yes, I do.
But no, but
Nipple man.
I really enjoyed this match. Like when I heard it was Pac and Claudio, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be fun, and it was fun. It was powerhouse. You got high flying, you got speed. Like, it's the perfect mix. Like, when you say styles make fight, these two styles make a great matchup.
Oh yeah.
And I think we would be remiss to say that at the end of this match, we get the big announcement that the American Dragon versus the Japanese Dragon, Shingo Takagi, is happening at Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
As the first round of the Owen Cup. Like, I can't wait for this match.
Yeah.
Like, this is a match that everybody has wanted to see for such a long time, and we're getting it finally.
Yeah.
And for, like, honestly, like, I think Danielson's winning this tournament because he is on this. He said a year ago, he's like, I want to do my match. I want to win my matches, and I'm going out my way. And his way is to get built up to a big title shot and then put the champion over. I think he's going to put Swerve over at All In.
Okay.
Personally.
I like that too as well. I mean, I can't complain.
I wouldn't mind a Swerve Brian match, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Whew.
I don't know. I don't know. Like that's what is so great about this men's tournament this year is there isn't just one clear-cut winner.
Yeah.
Like they could go literally 3 or 4 different ways.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sit here and say, well, that was a stupid decision. Why did he win?
Yeah.
Do you know what? This Owen Hart tournament just became the best tournament in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look,
it surpasses the Continental Classic.
Look, the best thing
I think it's always been better.
Well, just because of the prestige with getting to main event.
The best thing they did was saying the winners get title shots at All In.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it elevates the titles.
It makes it makes it worth something. Because let's be honest, the last 2 years, what has winning the Owen Cup meant?
But the first one was prestigious because it was the first one,
right?
But the second one,
and
like,
it was
prestige
and Britt Baker, and they were a couple, and they won both sides.
Yeah.
But now that they have this, like, it makes it a desirable thing to do.
Well, see, I disagree. I think that you devalue it by making the only point of winning it to have a world championship match. I think that it should be for the love of the game, so to speak, and it should just be for the Owen Cup. That is the prestige that you need. That's all.
I understand that.
I can see it your way. I can see your way, but I think
2 years it really hasn't meant anything, though. That's the problem.
You can always change that, though. You can always make it more important without doing the title shot. Like, it just feels like, to me, it's just another way to get a title shot as opposed to honoring one of the greatest wrestlers that has ever walked this earth. That's just how
it can be both, though.
Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
I can't argue that. It's the best saying in wrestling.
All right. It's time to go to the flower shop. What is our extra added bonus this week?
Well, today I figured I would get your t-shirt ideas.
Okay.
You give me a t-shirt idea.
Okay. I like it. All right.
You've given us more than 2 minutes notice?
You got to come up with a T-shirt. I'll go first because I'll give you guys time to come up with a T-shirt idea.
Yeah.
So my match of the night is Pac. No, sorry, my match of the night is Roosh and MJF.
Okay.
This was a really, really good match.
Yeah.
And it could have been the main event easily.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. But I think the advertising dollars are more expensive at the end. Yeah. But I thought they put on an amazing show. My segment of the night is the one with Hook and Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
To me, they just made me smile, and that's what professional wrestling is supposed to do. And my T-shirt idea is that doesn't work for me, brother, with Hulk Hogan font. Then maybe even Home of the Whopper underneath it, AFW logo.
I like it. All right, Lord Ryan Rich.
Favorite match also is MJF and Roosh. Like, it was just so hard hitting, and there was so many good bumps. It's hard to not vote for that. For my segment, I'm gonna go once again with Team Briscoe because Mark Briscoe is a national treasure, and I will always pick him. That's right, Mark. I'll always pick you. As far as my T-shirt, I'm gonna go back to what I said before. Caleb, the Wingman, Bane, on Bret Hart's body.
I didn't get your guys' star ratings.
Oh yeah, star ratings.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I enjoyed the show thoroughly. I'm gonna go all the way up to 4.37.
Okay.
See, it just felt a little bland. I'm gonna go 3.82.
Ooh, Joe.
Okay, so my match of the night, I'm going with that 8-man all-star tag match, the Controlled Chaos, the EVP special. I enjoyed it. It was fun. My segment of the night is Hangman, not Hangman. Sorry, I've heard your shirt. Yeah, Hangman on the brain now. Is Will Ospreay and Swerve.
Yeah,
their little face-to-face meeting. I love that.
Yeah.
God, shirt idea. Jeez, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something.
What about the idea we talked about on the show the other day?
Teddy bear?
Maybe it could be something like I made the shirt up on the spot because Canada Dry bade me.
What about wingman shit?
Yeah, wingman shit is going off of Caleb, like instead of cowboy shit, do wingman shit.
And you actually have like a nice little honey garlic wing on it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I'm giving this like a 4. I enjoyed this show. I laughed a lot. Like you said, professional wrestling should make you laugh. I had fun. Once again, this is another 2 hours to me that really flew by. Especially that first hour. That first hour went really quick.
Real fast. I agree. I was like, 8 o'clock? What?
All right.
I was like, 9 o'clock? What? No.
All right. The JFB says his favorite match was MJF and Roosh because it showed you that MJF is just fine. He is built and ready to take the punishment to eventually reclaim his championship and bring back the Triple B. Just saying. Favorite segment, Swerve and Ospreay. Let's be honest with you. Swerve and Ospreay is instant dollars. This may be very well Stone Cold Rock for AEW.
Yeah, this is something that I hope we get more than one time.
Yeah.
See, to me, this could be Stone Cold Brett.
Yeah.
Before Stone Cold and Rock.
Yeah. I mean, it's that good of a
WrestleMania 13 I Quit match.
Yeah. I love it. I'm going to give it 4 stars because, to be honest with you, it was a really great show. I was thoroughly enjoyed it from minute 1 to minute end. It was a great show. So I'm going to give it 4. And my T-shirt idea is the canonization of the patron saint Canada Dry. I'm going to put the certificate on a T-shirt.
Oh, Canada Dry certificate.
There you go.
It's like a ratification.
With a Canadian flag waving in the background.
Yeah, and then the notarized punch of the JFB.
I love it. And then it says bucket underneath it.
Wait, is this my shirt or his shirt?
It's a two-hander. It's a two-hander. It's all about the US, okay?
What's our cumulative score? That's the word of the day. Cumulative score.
Our average is 4.0475.
That's our conglomeration.
Yeah,
I like that score.
Yeah,
I like that score too.
It's the first time in a couple weeks that we've had a Dynamite over 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell this was a very good building show.
Yeah.
2 weeks out, this is the perfect show at this point.
Yeah.
The build to Forbidden Door.
Are you preparing?
I'm always
you're on this week, right?
I know, I got it.
Okay.
Whenever you tell me to.
All right, I'll let JFB lead us into that moment.
Click the links below, send you to everywhere that we're at, including our T-shirt store and blah, 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 blah. On behalf of Canada Dry, on behalf of Lord Ryan Rich, on behalf of EVP Joe, I am the JFB.
And folks, it's summertime. Get out there. Soak up that vitamin D. Let the waves of sunshine melt your depression and anxiety away. And just know that it's okay to be down, but it ain't okay to stay down.
Amen.
And if you're down right now, you hit up any one of us 4 on this podcast, nay, anyone in the all effing wrestling galaxy, and we will be there for you, because Satan's going to bring his best. So we're going to do him one better and bring our best.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone, just remember, throw your hands up, and remember to just keep fighting.
Yeah.
This has been an effing worldwide media production. You can find us on all social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and others. Head over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/effing wrestling. And while you're there, click like and subscribe. Want some swag? Head to our store at prowrestlingtees.com/effing wrestling. You can find all these links and much more at our awesome website, effingwrestling.com. As the JFB always says, you can book it.
I'm home alone.